It's Wednesday, July 10th, 2024, and I'm Dave Sobel. 3 things to know today. Our market overview, U.S. small caps, job market dynamics, and tech industry shifts. IDC forecasts 2.6% growth in the PC market for 2024, and AI PCs will see a limited impact. And small business confidence soars, investment and AI integration plans rise. This is the business of tech. I hope you had a good holiday weekend if you celebrated. Congratulations to my nephew and his new wife on their beautiful wedding. Now that I'm parsing the news again, let's start with a high-level review. Axios noticed what I'd been tracking about the Russell 2000, noting that while the S&P 500 has outperformed other major stock markets, the recovery from the 2020 crash has been global. As measured by the Russell 2000, U.S. small caps are underperforming France and Germany and barely outperforming Britain. Japan's Nikkei index has impressive local currency returns, but less in dollar terms. Overall, major stock markets have healthy 5-year returns despite the 2020 recession. And on July 5th, the jobs data was released. The U.S. job market shows signs of life with an unexpected bump in job postings and hiring in May, easing concerns of a cooldown. In May, job openings increased by 221,000 from the previous month, raising the openings rate to 4.9%. Employers hired 141,000 more workers, while quits and layoffs remained essentially unchanged. The labor market remains gradual and uneven, indicating a floor for labor demand and supporting income and growth. And according to CompTIA analysis, the tech industry added 7,540 net new jobs in June. However, there were slowdowns in other tech employment measures. While technology services and software development occupations continue to lead new hiring, there was a loss of 22,000 tech occupations throughout the economy. This unexpected loss has resulted in a significant shift in the tech industry's employment landscape, leading to an unexpected jump in the tech unemployment rate to 3.7%. Office vacancy rates reached a record high of 20.1% in the second quarter, the highest since at least 1979. This is unusual, as vacancy rates typically rise during economic downturns. The increase in vacancy is attributed to the permanent changes in work patterns due to the pandemic. Moody's projects that vacancy rates will continue to climb until the end of 2026. According to a Bank of America Institute report, job switchers may be disappointed, as the median pay rise for job-to-job movers has cooled. Job switching has slowed from its Great Resignation era heights, and middle and higher income job seekers may have less leverage in negotiating a raise. The median pay gain for job switchers has moderated to around 10% as of May 2024, compared to around 20% during the Great Resignation. The report suggests that the desire to move jobs may be outpacing the demand from firms. Why do we care? My focus on the U.S. small caps is to ensure the noise about, quote, the stock market, quote, is not clouding the perspective of typical customers who are not S&P 500 companies. Diversify your customer base as much as possible. Now, the shift in office space is happening slowly over time. It represents an opportunity for IT services firms to provide consultancy on optimizing hybrid work environments and reducing physical office dependencies, as organizations are looking to end or reduce their lease commitments. And IT service companies should also reevaluate their talent retention strategies. Competitive benefits, professional development opportunities, and fostering a positive workplace culture can become critical in retaining top talent as the job switching advantage diminishes. Trinity Cyber is a revolutionary new capability that helps MSPs expand security services and grow your business while improving margins. Automated threat mitigation and full content inspection, inline and in real time. That's right, in real time. These guys seem to have finally invented the man in the middle we have been waiting for. Here's what Wayne Porter, owner of MSP Allegheny Computer Services, has to say.
The thing that really makes Trinity Cyber different from a technical aspect is it's a new ability to neutralize any adversary, and it does it automated, inline, and real time.
Lessen your workload, reduce your expenses, and increase your margins with Trinity Cyber. Visit trinitycyber.com/MSP4 to learn about their discounted MSP pricing options. And let's look at some tech-specific data. Per data from Stocklytics, total spending on cybersecurity is expected to jump by 50% and reach $272 billion by 2029. The rising number and sophistication of cyber attacks, the high costs of breaches, the value of sensitive data, and regulatory requirements are driving the increase. Implementing proactive cybersecurity defenses and investing in detection and response resources are crucial. TechISle's research on SMB and mid-market security adoption trends projects a significant increase in IT security spending, focusing on endpoint protection, network security, and identity and access management. Rapid growth small businesses and mid-sized companies are expected to allocate more budget for IT security, while a concerning cybersecurity preparedness gap exists among small and medium-sized businesses. According to IDC, the PC market is predicted to grow just 2.6% this year outside of China, and AI PCs are not expected to impact this growth significantly. IDC estimates that AI PCs will make up less than 3% of PC unit sales in 2024. While Qualcomm has seen success with its Snapdragon X-based Copilot Plus PCs, the selling point of these PCs is more about battery life and efficiency rather than AI capabilities. Developers have hesitated to build on-device AI capabilities, opting for cloud-hosted capabilities instead. Although Intel is expected to enter the market for AI PCs, Qualcomm faces challenges due to Intel's dominance and deeper pockets. IDC predicts that AI PCs will only make up 20% of all PC sales by 2026. Why do we care? The increase in security spending by small businesses presents a significant opportunity. Tailoring security solutions to meet the specific needs and budgets of these businesses can drive growth. Make sure it's appropriate and matched to the customer. With the slow adoption of AI PCs, doubling down on cloud-hosted AI and efficiency-enhancing technologies will better meet market demands in the short term. There's a coming upgrade cycle with Windows 10 support expiring next year, October 14, 2025, which should drive adoption next year. Per the Small Business Index from MetLife and the Department of Commerce, small businesses are regaining confidence in the post-pandemic economy, with nearly half expecting to increase investments in the next year. However, inflation remains a top challenge. Small businesses are optimistic about the impact of artificial intelligence, with many seeing it as a skill that will reshape the workforce and give them a competitive edge. And according to Pipedrive's State of Sales and Marketing report, small businesses, particularly those with 10 or fewer employees, are leading the adoption of AI tools in sales and marketing, with a usage rate of 42%. Medium-sized businesses and large companies report 37% and 23% lower usage rates, respectively. The report also highlights improved sales performance in 2023 and the optimistic outlook for AI's future role in supporting professional activities. And some AI data. From the New York Times, investors have defied the startup downturn by pouring $27.1 billion into AI startups in the United States from April to June, accounting for nearly half of all U.S. startup funding in that period. This surge in funding is reminiscent of 2021 and has boosted the industry's overall deal-making. However, the high costs of building AI technology and potential competition for big tech companies may impact future funding opportunities. However, according to Tom's Hardware, despite massive investments in AI infrastructure, the AI industry needs to earn $600 billion per year to cover costs, leading to concerns of a potential financial bubble. While companies like NVIDIA and cloud providers heavily invest in AI hardware, revenue growth from AI has yet to materialize, creating a significant gap in the ecosystem's end-user value. The analysts suggest that the industry must temper expectations and focus on sustained innovation and value creation to avoid a potential economic crisis. Now, why do we care? Well, the services write themselves. Small businesses are keen on leveraging AI, so offering comprehensive AI integration services and training programs can be highly beneficial. Develop solutions that help small businesses manage costs effectively, including automation tools that reduce operational expenses. Provide consultation services to help small businesses identify high return on investment technology investments. And I also want to highlight the downside here. AI is costly. There are significant costs, and no one is really making money yet. Move at the speed appropriate for you and your customers, as long as it's not standing still. Thanks for listening. It's National Kitten Day. It's also National Pina Colada Day. Maybe not together for those as well. If you have a question you want answered, we'll take those listener questions and answer them next week on the Wednesday live show. Send them in, ideally as a voice memo or video, to question@mspradio.com. And thanks to Sales Builder for supporting the live show. Visit them at salesbuilder.com. That's BUILDR.com. And if you got a comment or a thought on a story, put it in the comments on YouTube or reach out on LinkedIn if you're listening to the podcast. Talk to you again tomorrow.
The Business of Tech is written and produced by me, Dave Sobel, under ethics guidelines posted at businessof.tech. If you like the content, please make sure to hit that like button, follow, or subscribe. It's free and easy and the best way to support the show and help us grow. You can also check out our Patreon, where you can join the Business of Tech community at patreon.com/MSP Radio, or buy our Why Do We Care merch at businessof.tech. Finally, if you're interested in advertising on the show, visit mspradio.com/engage. Once again, thanks for listening to me. I will talk to you again on our next episode of the Business of Tech.
Part of the MSP Radio Network.